Yo, what's going on here with the Boruto episode 183 review? I know a lot of y'all had that shea butter out, that cocoa butter out for Akita, but gotta talk about the episode, gotta talk about some stuff that happened in the episode, and I think this episode was really decent. It's just like another one of those episodes that are just there to kind of just build up. It's just kind of whatever, but I appreciate that the anime is giving Kara a lot more spotlight, and I'm just so excited that Kara is getting a lot more personality because, compared to the manga, they have no personality. A lot of them don't really have much scenes where we get to experience their personality and whatnot. So I love that they're getting more scenes. And that's kind of where this episode starts out, right? They start out with Code and Delta talking, and you can tell by just Code's demeanor, he's very cocky. And cocky characters like that are always strong in anime. They're always strong, like without a doubt. And I don't know if Ko reminds you guys of anybody else, but Ko reminds me a little bit of Toby, not in the sense that he's like the hidden leader or whatever, but that like cockiness energy, and then we figure out later that he's like super strong, but he kind of gives me that same kind of vibe, like that silly, jokes around sometimes, real cocky, but he's strong at the same time. But yeah, so basically Code and Delta talk, Amato kind of briefs them, and then we go back over to the research facility with Katasuke and Boruto, and introduced the new waifu Akita. So Sumere's there also, and they're kind of working on a way to control New and make sure we can keep him small and use him for the Leaf Village, so they can have him I guess defend the Leaf Village or whatever. They just kind of want to use New to support the Leaf Village in a way. So I didn't really care too much about that dialogue, but we go on next to this, where they start testing out some of the ninja tools, and it's Sarada versus Boruto and Mitsuki. And Sarada took down Boruto pretty fast, but Mitsuki threw her down, but then she throws down this ninja tool, which is like a flashbang, like it's damn Call of Duty. She flashbangs Mitsuki and Boruto, so I guess now we have flashbangs in Boruto. So it just got to a whole nother level where ninja are gonna start flashbanging you in the middle of the fight and then running away. So kind of cool. I don't know if I like flashbangs necessarily. It's like little hacks, but it's whatever, right? Boruto, goes ahead and just tests out some other tools, and after that, Sumere and Boruto talk. And to be honest, I'm not really a Sumere fan. I know a lot of Sumere fans were excited that she was coming back for an episode or whatever, but I don't really care about Sumere. I don't know about other people, but I'm not really too invested into that character that much. But Sumere and Boruto talk, and she just explains how she wants to create a ninja tool to control New, and we kind of mentioned that already earlier, how they kind of want to figure out a way to help control New. So that's that. So the whole thing with these past couple episodes, they're trying to convince Boruto that ninja tools aren't that bad. I think this is going to be a really good point later on in like post time skip with these ninja tools and sort of the effects of them. And I think that's kind of what's going to be important later on in the series, this debate of versus are these ninja tools good or not. So very interesting point. They keep on bringing it up again, so just make sure to keep an eye out for any conversation regarding ninja tools, right? And then Boruto gets a sword, and it's basically like a chakra sword that it converts your chakra into a blade. Now I think it's in a way sort of similar to like how Asuma has his chakra blades, but more of an advanced version with the ninja tech. So I do like that, how they have like this new cool technology. And I guess Boruto is going to be using a chakra sword later on in the future, because I watched this trailer and it seems like he's using a chakra sword in that, so thought that was really cool. And then we move on to back to the bunker with Amato and the rest of them, and Amato is doing maintenance on Delta and Code, and they talk about Victor again, and they mention that Victor's gone, and Code mentions like how he wished he killed him, and that just, I don't know, that kind of is, I feel like Code is such a sadistic character, and we're just getting so much of Code, and I love it. And I'm kind of just getting a feel for his personality. He seems like he likes to fight, and he seems like he itches for a fight. I don't know. It's just something about Code where he has like this weird personality where he's just he's hungry for for battle. But Boro walks in his little genjutsu thing, and I didn't think we were gonna see Boro either. So we see Boro too, and Boro is really cocky. He said something about like he was chosen by the gods or something like that. I'm just like, we'll see. We already know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but we'll see. We'll see if that's true, right? But that kind of finishes, and Delta tells Code about Phase 3, but for some reason, it seems that Jigen did not actually inform Code about Phase 3. So I think Jigen has some sort of suspicion against Code, but not necessarily like 100% suspicion. And the thing with Phase 3 is, at Phase 3, someone could, take the vessel and do what they needed to do with it, right? So the vessel is very precious, and the fact that Jigen did not tell Code about the vessel makes me think that maybe Jigen thinks that Code could, steal the vessel for his own purposes, right? So very interesting. Kind of builds that relationship between the two, and Jigen not telling Code the information is pretty vital to the story. Now, Naruto calls Boruto to kind of give him the information about the new mission to find Konohamaru and Mogeno, and just tells him that they're been missing. And then cuts back over to Amato and Jigen talking. And so Amato did that maintenance test on Delta and Code to kind of figure out if they were lying about the airship. So now Amato knows and Jigen knows that it's only going to be Boro and Kashin Koji that are the traitors. So very sneaky here. Amato, acting like he's doing maintenance to figure out who the traitor is. And it's either going to be Boro or Kashin Koji who is the traitor. So very interesting. I like how they did that to kind of like sneak in, trying to figure out who it is. But after that, we get Code kind of sneaking up around the corner, spying on them. So I guess Code is suspicious too. And I think Code is just being developed really well. Code was the main thing of this episode for me. I could care less about anybody else. I mean, Akita too, but I could care less about anybody else, besides Code. I think Code is actually one of my favorite characters now. Without like anything else, he's definitely one of my favorite characters, and I'm glad we're getting more Code because we didn't get much of him in the manga. And plus, you know how hard it is to make thumbnails with Code in it? There's only like 2 pictures of Code out there on the internet, and it's really hard to make thumbnails. So I'm glad we got more pictures of Code, just for that too. But really cool episode, really liked it. Next episode seems like we're getting some more Kara scenes too, so really glad we're getting those. But let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.